So over the summer, my kids have decided that they like ribs. Never have they ever enjoyed anything smoked before. I mean, I've tried giving them just basic things. Basic, it's not basic. I've tried pulled pork, I've tried giving them brisket. They never really cared for it. They'll take a bite or two. My son always just loves doing steak. But during the summer, I love to use my smoker. So I like to see what kind of things I can give to them, just to see if they're gonna like it. And if not, oh well, we'll try something else. So one day, gave my kids some ribs and they like it. So today I want to take what my go-to method is, which is 3-2-1. And if you're unfamiliar with 3-2-1, it's 3 hours uncovered. Then you take it off, wrap it, put it back on for 2 hours. And then in the last hour, you unwrap it, baste it, and just let the glaze set. But I wanted to try a different method, and that is kind of a hybrid of my brisket where you put tallow in the butcher paper, but instead of using tallow, we're gonna be using a mixture of pork fat and bacon grease. Well, we're gonna smoke it for 3 hours on the Weber kettle. And then for the 4th hour, we're gonna turn up the heat to 275. And turning the heat up will help the meat contract a little bit so the bone sticks and you get a better bite. The bone sticks out. The bone sticks out and you get a better bite. And then we wrap in butcher paper, which we're gonna cover in the pork fat and bacon grease. Let that go for another 2 hours. And then we'll put it back on the smoker with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Let that glaze set, should take about 15-20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to cut into. Last time I tried this over 3-2-1, I got really juicy ribs, but I didn't use any fat wrapped in the butcher paper. So we're just gonna see if this makes it better. So let's just hop right into it.
So we're gonna start off by trimming anything that will burn off your rack of ribs. Anything that's too thin or some extra flaps of meat will likely burn. Using a paper towel to get the silver skin off is always my go-to method, but if you want to leave it on, you totally can leave it on, and scoring it also works. And I just released a new line of rubs today, so I'm gonna be using my savory pork booty rub. Booty rub. It's a salt and pepper base with some paprika, granulated onion and garlic, and some other spices that give it a nice savory flavor. I'll leave the link down below with a coupon code if you want to go check it out. We're gonna give the ribs a nice even coat. Some like less so they can taste more of the meat and get more of that smoke flavor on their ribs. But since I'm running my Weber Smoky Mountain today with some hickory and apple wood, I'm not worried about the smoke flavor. We're going to be rolling smoke at 225 today for 3 hours, then raise the temp to 275 for the remaining cook. And since I'm running my Weber Smoky Mountain without a water pan, I'll be spritzing with an apple cider vinegar and water mixture every hour. After the 4th hour, it'll be time to wrap. So like I said earlier, I'm using a rendered pork fat and bacon grease mixture to coat the butcher paper as well as give the ribs a coat. The fat should help lock in the moisture and hopefully add a little more flavor, but we'll see at the end of the cook. Let the ribs cook for another 2 hours. After 2 hours, unwrap and finish with the glaze of your favorite barbecue sauce. I thinned mine down with some apple cider vinegar to give it a thinner coat as well as some extra tang.
This is the part that I don't know what it is about St. Louis ribs, but every time I cut them, I can never find the bone. Baby back ribs I can do every time. St. Louis, on the other hand, it's like I have to really cut through. I don't know if that's normal or not, but let me know in the comments. Oof, hot. So I probably should let these, oh no, there's still a good amount of juice in these. You can see that. So they already feel super tender. They're super hot. I should have let them sit a little longer, but it's getting a little late. Kids got to eat. So I got to keep the video going. So let's just give it a shot. Again, these are super tender. To be quite honest, I don't know if I can taste any of the, as you see, they fall right off the bone. So they might be a little overcooked, which that's fine. It happens. Backyard barbecuing, people tend to like them a little overcooked anyways. But extremely hot right now. Very moist. The fat is definitely broken down. And I can't stop eating them, so that's a good sign. I couldn't really tell you if the pork fat and the bacon grease really did anything. If I had a blind taste test with 3, 2, 1 compared to this, I'm not sure if I would tell the difference. But as you can see throughout, let's see if I can get that closer. But they are giving off a lot of juice on the inside, very moist on the inside. A lot of nice glistening going on inside. I mean, they're good. So I guess there's only one test left. Brayden! But I will say this. Well, I wait for my son to come down. I say this is probably the top 3 best ribs I've done. Really tender. I mean, you know what? I take that back. I mean, they may be tender, and they're falling off the bone a little bit, but you know, it's really good like this. Come here, bud. There you go. There we go. All right, kiddo. I want you to try this rib and let me know how you like it.
All right.
What do you think?
Oh my god.
Yeah?
It fell off the bone like so much.
I know. It's a little tender this time. A little overcooked, but what do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that answers the question. He's going at it, and I'm not even asking him to. So, if you had to give it, how many thumbs up would you give it? Out of 14 thumbs up, how many would you give this?
14.
14?
14,000.
All right. It gets 14,000 out of 14 thumbs up. Like I said earlier, ribs, kids love them. I'm so glad that he's finally taken to ribs. It makes it fun for me to smoke something that I know the kids are going to enjoy. Next stop is my wife. She's more of a plant-based eater, so I got to figure out something that she's going to like too. So, and if you've done 3, 2, 1, give this a shot and let me know how you like it. Or if you've tried using pork fat or bacon grease in your wrap, let me know if you get the same results. That's all we got for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions for recipes. Subscribe, hit
Slam the notification button.
And slam the notification button, and we'll see you in the next video. Good? All right.